Jesuit education becomes personal here at St. Louis University. More than 5 centuries after St. Ignatius of Loyola had his life-changing cannonball experience, and for more than 200 years here in the city of St. Louis, SLU has been educating young people in the Jesuit tradition. The mission of St. Louis University is the pursuit of truth for the greater glory of God and for the service of humanity. The Division of Mission and Identity is charged with furthering the understanding of SLU's mission as a Catholic Jesuit university.
I've been fortunate to be the first lay president of 2 Jesuit universities. It's quite an honor to have this position at an institution that has our values, that has our mission, that takes seriously our commitment to uphold the ideals of the Society of Jesus and continue this nearly 500-year tradition of Jesuit education.
You don't have to be Catholic. You obviously don't have to be a Jesuit to be here. You don't have to be a believer or a Christian for that matter. What we ask is that you respect the thing that brought this university into being. Faculty and staff are a very diverse population, as is our student population. There's enormous competition among private schools, among private religious schools. So what is it that makes SLU distinctive? That's what my office is about, is to articulate and promote an understanding of that difference.
What do you do in a world with fewer Jesuits? A place like SLU, through the Office of Mission Identity and other units around campus, will make available these extraordinary elements that come out of the Jesuit heritage, the fostering of depth and creativity. In a world that has become much more susceptible to superficial forms of engagement.
I'm able to feel free in the religion that I am in, be who I am. They respect where you are.
You don't have to be Catholic, you don't have to go to Mass, but to read the mission and understand that it is rooted in this Jesuit tradition of education, which is about educating the whole person.
Since we do have fewer priests, that makes the mission office even more important. They have a staff of people, to help me grow as a person. I think that's really amazing.
Through its programs and in collaboration with the colleges, schools, and departments of the university, the Division of Mission and Identity seeks to promote and encourage a deeper understanding of SLU's foundation as a work of the Society of Jesus and a ministry of the Catholic Church. The academic life of the university reflects this mission as an integral part of its intellectual commitment to research and teaching excellence. The mission formation of students, faculty, staff, administration, and board members creates a community dedicated to a higher purpose and a greater good. Every member of the SLU community, from newest freshman to most senior faculty member or employee, is vital to this transformational project.
It starts with letting everybody know that they're cared for, that we're not just here to open up the brains and dump in data, but we're here to create relationships and to care for one another, and not just on the campus, but those who are around our campus, so our city, our neighborhoods.
And I'm always pretty honest. I needed a job. I'm not somebody who came for the mission. I would say I'm somebody who has stayed for the mission.
I've never worked at a Jesuit institution before, and so learning and digging deeper into that mission and living out that mission is extraordinary.
People ask, they say, you've been here 28 years? What keeps you here? I go, the mission. Really, because what I teach and the way I do research, I believe that I'm fully supported by the Jesuit tradition of education.
The mission really sets the tone for the institution to be a place where people are able to just be kind.
The staff especially, I feel like, are people who really care about getting to know students. It just makes it really fun then to see people in the hospital or in the hallways and they recognize you and know you.
When we look around the university, we don't define somebody's power or influence by saying, well, you must be doing really important work as opposed to that person. No, everybody's making a contribution, as everything that we do is helping us to unveil God's work in the world. Everybody is elevated in a way I don't think you'll see in many other places outside of Catholic and Jesuit higher education.
In the Department of Public Safety, we want to make everyone feel comfortable, having that sense of safety and security, just not here, but anywhere in life. That gives people even more confidence to pursue their goals.
To know that my value and worth is contributing to the success of the institution and therefore our students. Our university doesn't work if we're not all working towards that common goal.
Just to know that I made an impact in one life, it brings me great joy. It makes me feel alive and needed, recognized.
I know I'm never alone if I'm part of the St. Louis University family. Deans know staff members' names. That's not the case at every institution.
It's one thing that our Jesuit mission really helps us to understand, that nobody's got all the answers. We're all on the same journey. Let
the experience change you. This body needs your gifts. Let yourself also be changed by your experience here. We need the gifts and the talents, and we need you yourself.
Lean into the mission as much as possible. The mission really is central to it being a wonderful place to work.
I can't imagine a better work environment. It brings me a sense of happiness just to get up and work with students, work with faculty members. It is finding your vocation. I don't view it as a job.
It's not just a job.
We like to think it's more than a job. Everything that we do here at St. Louis University is ultimately meant to unveil a deeper understanding of God. To be a part of the SLU community, I think, is a real gift, because part of that creation that's being unveiled is you and your relationship with me and with all of those that are around us. So that's what makes SLU, I think, unique and differentiates us, is that abiding, underlying, foundational idea of who we are in the world and who brought us into it.
Welcome to SLU. We're so glad to have you.
Welcome to SLU.
Welcome to SLU.
Welcome to SLU.
Welcome to St. Louis University.
With open arms, we welcome everyone to SLU.